a seat. Great, thank you. So it looks like you're in for a full body exam. Amazing. I'm Dr. May. I'm going to be the one doing your examination today. Before we begin, I'm just going to get some questions, some information from you. So can I just start off by confirming your first name? Perfect, yes. It doesn't happen often, but you would be surprised. It has happened before where we get a patient mixed up. Totally on accident, but it has happened, so I like to double check. Alright, and what's your date of birth, huh? Great. And what's your height? Around there? Yeah, no worries. And only if you're comfortable or happen to know it. You don't have to share if you don't want to, but do you know your weight? Okay. Great, thank you. And what's your phone number? Great, and do you have an email as a way of contacting you? And that's at Gmail? Great, okay. And do you have an emergency contact that, just in case anything were to happen? Perfect. And what's their phone number? And what's their relation to you? Great, okay. And do you have any family history that we should be aware of? Diabetes, mental health, anything like that? Great. Sorry, I had hair on my lip there. Alright. And are you on any medication that you've been prescribed to? Okay, perfect. And last but not least, did you have any questions? Alright, well, if that changes at all, just let me know, okay? Great. So I'm just going to start by putting on my gloves here. You can just relax, take a moment. Can I grab you anything at all? Great, okay. And let me know if that changes at all. So, first I'm going to be checking your vitals here. And by that, I'm going to be doing your heart rate and your lungs first. So I'm just going to put my stethoscope on. Are you okay if I touch you? Great, thank you. I just want to double check. So I'm just going to be placing this right on your chest here. And if I can get you to take a nice deep breath in for me. And blow out through your mouth. Good. And I'm just going to come over here. And again, a nice deep breath in for me. Good. And here. Same thing, deep breath in. You're doing great. And I'm just gonna place it here. Can you let out a light cough? Perfect. Thank you. Alright, so now what I'm gonna be doing is just listening to your bowel sounds, okay? So I'm gonna be placing this just over your intestines. If you can just relax there. Just gonna be listening. Great, that sounds wonderful. So moving on, I'm just going to be taking your temperature here. And for that, I just have my thermometer. This red tip's just going to go under your tongue. So if you can just open wide, go ah, and you can close just gonna sit for a moment. Just letting that take its read. I know it's a bit uncomfortable, but it shouldn't be too much longer. Alright, let's have a look. Wonderful, you are within the normal range, so no concerns there. Next, I'm just going to be taking a look at your blood pressure. Do you have a preference for what arm you like the wrap around? Okay, yeah. Do this one here. I'm just going to be wrapping that around your bicep. And you've had your blood pressure taken before. Okay, just checking. So you do know there will be a bit of pressure. If it's too much, let me know and I can deflate it immediately, okay? Good. Okay. Just making sure that's in place. Good. And then this will tell me what your blood pressure is. And I'm just gonna begin inflating it. Gonna take a minute. You may start to feel some pressure now. Alright. And that is perfect. Alright, that is looking wonderful. Now you can go ahead and deflate that. And I'll just unwrap that there. Great. Awesome. Thank you. And I'm just going to be placing this back over there. And we're going to be moving on. I'm going to start with your face, kind of work my way down your body. So first, I'm just going to be feeling around, if that's okay, for any abnormalities, lumps, bumps, searching your skin for any rashes. Anything questionable, just routine checkup. Sorry, I'm gonna come a bit close, I hope you don't mind. Okay. And again, let me know if there's any pain or discomfort while I'm doing this. Your comfort is what's most important. Now I'm just going to be doing some palpations. So what that means is I'm going to percuss against my finger. Let me know again if there's any pain or discomfort. Okay. Great. So I'm going to begin. So just relax and good. 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 Okay. So now we're gonna do some resistment tests, and for that, I'm just gonna get you to clench your eyes closed as tight as you can, as if you got soap in them, perhaps, and don't let me open them. Alright, don't let me open, 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 don't let me open. Great, okay. You did wonderful there, so now I want you to blow out your cheeks like I just did, and don't let me pop them, okay? So I'm just gently gonna press, 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 press. Good, okay. So now, I want you to keep your head perfectly straight. Don't let me turn it to either side, okay? Great, let's give it a go. So just don't let me turn it. And the other side, don't let me turn it. Good, perfect. Alright. And now, just can you raise your shoulders for me? And don't let me push those guys down. Great, thank you. You did wonderful there. Now I'm just gonna be taking a look at your eyes. I have a flashlight here, is going to be quite bright, so if it's too bright, feel free to blink as much as you need, okay? And if you need me to stop and take a moment, that is also okay. First, I'm just going to be taking a look at your pupils to make sure that they constrict when they see light. So I'm just going to come a bit close here. Sorry if I'm invading your personal space. Good. Perfect. And I'm going to come over here. Okay, so now, without moving your head, can you use just your eyes to follow the light? Again, you can blink as much as you want for this, just don't move your head. Good. Amazing. Okay, so now I'm just going to come up close. I'm going to be checking the whites of your eyes. So can you look up for me? Just look up, look up, look up. Good. And then this eye over here. Keep looking up for me. Good. Okay, now you can look down. I'm just going to hold your eyelid here and look down. Same with this side. Just look down. Good. Okay, now can I look to the side? Okay, now you can look to this side. Great. Okay. Wonderful. So now what I'm going to be doing is just getting you to read my eye chart here. So I'm sure you've seen one of these Selin eye charts. Yes. And I'm just going to be holding it back here. And I'm going to be holding it like so. I'm going to point. Can you just tell me what letter I point to? Good. So we'll start off easy. Good. Yes. Okay. And are you able to read anything from the bottom row there? Okay, perfect. And what color do you see here? Green. Perfect. You did wonderful. Carrying on with colors, I have a couple index cards here. And what you're going to do is just tell me what color you see. So, starting off with this one. Yes, that's pink. This one is yellow, correct? This one, blue. Great. And what do you think this one is? It is green. It is pretty close to blue, huh? It's almost like a turquoise. Yeah. Okay. So now what I'm going to get you to do is just point to the color that I say. So can you point to the blue card? This one. Good. And can you point to the pink card? And can you point to the green card? It is this one. Yes, correct. You did wonderful. So now I'm just gonna cover one eye here. And I want you to let me know when my finger comes into your view. Good, okay. And again, I'm just gonna keep covering. Good. This side now. When do you see my finger? Good. And again, when do you see my finger? Great. Wonderful. Alright. So now I'm just going to be moving on to your ears. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to feel your ear here. Is there any pain or discomfort when I'm doing that? Okay. Just let me know if that changes. And again, any pain or discomfort. Okay, perfect. Okay. So now what I'm going to get you to do is just close your eyes, and I'm going to wiggle my fingers next to your ear. Can you tell me when they wiggle? Alright, let's give it a go. So. Good. And again, when do they wiggle? Good. And again. Good. Correct. Keep your I almost said ears. Keep your eyes closed. Can you tell me what I whisper into your ear? So keep your eyes closed. I'm just gonna whisper. Purple balloon. Purple balloon. Yes. And again. Race car. Race car. Good. Okay. Perfect. Your ears are lovely. I'm gonna be taking a look at your nostrils and your nasal cavity. So I'm just going to cover one nostril here, and can I get you to take a nice deep breath in? Good. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Take a nice deep breath in. Perfect. Okay. No obstruction of your airway. Construction. It's been a long day. Alright. So, now I have a couple scents here. I'm just going to get you to smell them for me. I'm not going to show you what they are until you've guessed. Okay. So can you tell me what this smells like to you? Yes, you are correct. It's a bit florally. Rose is the answer. I'm going to be moving on. Can get the lid off. Do you know what scent this is? Let's take a nice deep breath in of it. Yes, you're correct. It is cinnamon. It's a bit of a spicy smell, isn't it? Okay, and this one. Running low on this one. I'm gonna have to get a new one. But are you able to smell that? You can take a nice deep breath in. Kind of quite different from the last one. Yes, correct. It is another floral. It's lavender. I quite like this scent more than the rose, in my personal opinion. You as well. This is the last scent that I have for you. Again, if I can get the lid off. Alright, and I'll let you just kind of cleanse your palate in your nose. And I'm going to come up close. What do you smell there? Yes, you'd be correct. This is vanilla. You got this all right. I don't have any issues with your little snout. And we're just gonna move on to your mouth. So I'm just gonna take a look with my flashlight. If you could just open wide here. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Gums and everything look great. Can you lift your tongue to the roof of your mouth? Good. Okay. That looks good to me. I'm just gonna be doing a quick taste test here. And you're not allergic to anything at all? Okay, good. So if you could just open wide. Good. And what do you taste? Swish it around. Yes, it is chocolate. You're correct. So we're just going to be moving on to your body here. And I'm just going to feel and palpate around, kind of like I did your face. Again, for any lumps, bumps, anything that's abnormal. I'm also going to be looking at the skin while doing so. For any rashes, moles, things like that. And again, while I'm doing this, please let me know if you're in any pain or discomfort. You're doing okay so far? Good. I am going to be palpating a little bit deeper around your stomach just to feel your organs and kidneys in there. Doing okay? Perfect. I'm just going to be working my way down your legs. Perfect. So now what I'm going to be doing is just measuring your limbs just to make sure everything is proportionate. So I'm just going to be using my measuring tape here. I'm going to start with your arms and then I'll work my way down to your legs. So that is about okay. We'll go to this side and that's about okay. So moving on, I'm gonna get your legs here, lining that up at the pelvis, and then I'm gonna go down easily like that. So that is about perfect. And I'm gonna do your other side. Okay, so that is about perfect. Okay. So that all looks normal to me. So I only have a couple of things left to do. I'm going to be checking your reflexes here. So just gonna start by gently hitting your elbow. Just relax. Perfect. This side over here again, relax. Perfect. I'm gonna be doing your knees again, just relax. Good. And same thing on this side. And then I'm gonna get your ankles. Good. Perfect. Alright, so the last test that I have is going to be the nerve testing that I usually get done during a cranial nerve. So I have this feather here. It can either be soft or sharp. With your eyes closed, I want you to tell me what side is touching you, okay? Alright, so give your eyes a nice flutter shut, and I'll begin. Soft, good. Hard. Hard. Soft. Soft. Hard. Sharp. Soft. Sharp. Soft. Sharp. Sharp. And soft. Perfect. So that is everything that I have today. You did absolutely wonderful. I have no concerns about your health. Thank you so much for your patience, and you'll be good for another checkup for at least another year or so, okay? Perfect. Unless anything changes, of course, I'm coming right away. But you are in top shape health. Did you have any questions at all? Perfect. Well, I'll leave you to get dressed and you're free to go.